Hey guys, welcome to our second video of Oconee State Park up here in northern South Carolina. This is the little lake that they got here. I kind of showed you the wagon wheel, which is right, you can see the roof of it right down here on our first video. So if you haven't seen that, there'll be a link right up here right now. Check it out. You can check that video out and come back to this one, or you can watch this one and come back to it and take a look. This is, they got some fish down here. I showed you that on the first video too. See them scampering around, and they've got some fish feeding food, and Truly just got a quarter from the car. So she's gonna feed them. And when she says, when I say feed the fish, I don't mean with your, I'm not even gonna say it. I'll stop right there. I mean, buy some fish food and feed the little fishies.
I'm waiting.
Look at that. They're already attacking that food. They know it's coming. Oh, look at the dust cloud that someone just made there. Ooh, someone just jumped over there. Cool.
Huh.
Let's go back over to the shadows and see if I can. There's one. Go get it, buddy. Go on. A couple more.
I'll take it. Here he is.
Yeah, he's smart enough to go get it.
Maybe I can.
Now they're coming.
Maybe I can gradually lead them over to the sun.
They're pretty cautious.
Yeah. Maybe I'll throw them a little.
Yep.
Try to throw them a little further out there.
I think it's just cat food by the looks of it.
Could be.
Kind of looks like cat food.
Ugh, smells like cat food.
Does it smell like cat food?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Maybe that guy will. Yeah, now they're coming
Cool.
to the sun a little bit.
So, all right, we're going to stay here, feed the fish in a minute. Then I'm going to show you the paddle boats over here that you can rent for $5. And there's great camping up here. That's going to be a whole different video from another day. But we're going to take a walk around this lake. So let's go do that right now. All right, we're going to walk around the lake here. So this is pretty cool. I think I might have pointed this out on the other videos. You got cabins around here that are really cool. The cabins down there are nicer, if you ask me. And there's some cabins in the woods over here. We're going to go to those first because we're going to walk around the lake this way and come back out over here. And these cabins are cool, but those are like the high-end ones. And you got a nice view straight up the lake over here. But this is the part, well, the boathouse and where we were feeding the fish right there is right behind us. And that's the drainage out that keeps the lake at level. Little dam there. Down here you've got the water wheel, and this is where you rent the paddle boats or the oar boats. So they got oars, and you can, I think it's $5, and you can go out on the lake for an hour. You've seen these before, these little paddle boats, and it's fun. We did it one day and it was real fun, and we'll do another video on that next time we come up. You ready to hit that trail?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna head this way. There's actually two trails, an upper one. Let's go along the lake here. All right, guys. A hawk flying over.
Cool. Did you
All
see
right.
the carpenter bee?
No, I missed that. Let's head down the trail. I'm going to show you. We're still just leaving the this area here. We had another hiker in front of us. Wanted to give him a little space so he could. We don't crowd him out. I'll show you a little of this trail. This is a wider part of the trail because I think it just kind of goes along to the cabins, the green cabins that are over here, and there's a bigger version of the trail up there, but we're gonna sneak along the shoreline here. Madame, it's turning into a one person at a time track here. We like the trails where we can go side by side usually, just kind of fun. But these are nice. This is a really nice campground. We really like it. You probably see, go to their website. Once again, it's Oconee State Park. Oconee State Park, South Carolina. So it's kind of a fun little fence they put up here. I guess maybe people were going down here and fishing and they wanted to stop them a few years back. Look at that. I don't know what the species are, but pretty rare. What did it say? Oconee Bend, endangered Oconee bell. I'm going to look that up.
Is that bird or a tree?
That's got to be a tree or these scrub bushes, these kind of these warpy looking scrub bushes. I'm gonna look that up. You guys can look it up too. Got someone fishing over here. That's cool. And this is the dam, and that's your extra outlet right there, just in case it gets real heavy rains and that it can't handle it over there by the water wheel. So there's your outlet for overflow, and we're on the berm right here, and then goes down. You can see it's actually got some water coming out right now. See the cement structure down there, and there's water pouring out of that right now, so there's an extra overflow for the keeping the lake at level. And there's one of the cabins that I pointed out from the other side of the lake. Here's another one. And then there's another one straight over Truly's head right there. Right there. Nice. Nice pointing, babe.
I took classes in pointing.
She's got pointing experience, and as you can see, we're across the lake now from the boathouse, and that's where the little paddle boats are, and that nice grassy area. They put a kid's swimming barrier up there, so there's a nice swimming area there in the summer. A few more of the cabins. There's one. There's another. There's kind of a brown one up in the woods there. And this is kind of the way the trail is along the lake here. It's pretty nice. And yes, that was her fanning descriptions, like they do on Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right or something there. That's a different class. What class did you take? I know you, for the pointing, you took pointing classes, right?
Yes, and then there's general motioning class.
Oh, motioning. That's what it is. Not fanning, but
general motioning.
General motioning.
Indication class.
Indicating class. That's what it is.
Like,
indicating. There you go.
I'm indicating whatever the heck that
Was
is.
that the poop you were indicating on that, or the stump
The
itself?
stump itself. Here's another
Yeah.
gesture.
Baby pine coming up on a, what, scrub oak maybe? Of some sort? Can't tell what kind of leaves those are, but look at that, baby pine's just grabbing on. He's hanging on for dear life. There's another cool cabin there. That's a brown one I just pointed out. And there's a shelter across the lake. Oh, there we got some pointing. She's back at pointing class. Hold on. I missed that.
Oh,
I missed that pose. There. Arrow. She pointed to an arrow that's pointing the way. That was a double point. So over here you got a really cool shelter, and it looks like they might have like a little stage set up over there and stuff. We're going to be over there in a couple minutes, so bear with us. We're going to take the trail. We kind of got down next to these other cabins. I really like these. You can see they're like probably a little older. That one's got a really nice deck outside to sit on, and you got a view right up the lake. There's another one there. It looks like people are really renting these. Like they're all full right now. It's a Monday, and there's still a lot of people here. And you can see the trail's wide enough that two people could go side by side, but it keeps switching to single stride or two person. There's a cool spot coming up. We're going to go through the swamp back in here in a couple seconds. And I like this little wood walkway they built. Got us a couple squawkers here hanging out. In the summer, there's a ton of these guys, but I guess in the winter, there's not as many. Ducks and geese. And they've got I wanted to point this out, they've got a wood duck house over here. I don't know if anybody's living in that right now, but maybe. All right, we're back in the swampy area here now. Got a cabin up in there too. Look out, there's a cabin in the woods. That's where the horror movies take place. Or the camp movies. Yep, Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. I like these wooden walkways. You get, is that granola bit down? Is that what that was?
I think I lost a raisin.
She lost a raisin, folks.
Watch step.
She's never going to recover.
Watch your step. Yeah.
Now she's going to go hungry. Thank you. Thanks for pointing out the pitfalls and dangers. You can see that they've replaced a lot of these. Every winter probably takes a little toll. I'm sure they get a lot of snow up here because we are at a little bit of a higher elevation. And right turn. And I think this is the halfway point of this trail coming up. This is a nice little grove of, are these aspen maybe? These could be aspen. Little baby aspens growing up here. Oh, here the water's running through pretty good. Coming out of the swampy area. I'm sure this is packed with deer at night coming down to get their liquid, snack on some bark. Yep, here's the halfway point. They got a little bench set up. Tell that the water is taking its toll on it a little bit here. There's our quick turn again. Halfway. We're gonna go on down and I'm gonna show you some of these other cabins around the lake now, and this is a close-up of one of the cabins here. They all have like fire pits and picnic table spots. Even the ones on the other side had. I just kind of like these. These are like real cabins. You can tell the other ones were built like out of 2x4s and stuff, and these are actual logs. That's pretty cool. And you can drive down. It's a nice tar driveway right down to these cabins. There's a couple more. Ready? Time jump! Yeah, that was good. Good time jump. So you can see that the trail goes right in front of these cabins. And they're pretty cool. Look at that rock work and that log work. The other one was even older logs. These are round trail right along the lake here. So just show you where we're at. Oh, there's the geese that I have. I didn't realize we were coming up on them already. Hey guys, look at the neck on that one on the left. Wow, he's a big boy. There's the boathouse, paddle boats and stuff over there. And over there is the little dam that has the outlet. And this is Truly right there. Here's another one. Oh, it's too late. They're in the bushes already. Here's another. This is the cabin I'd want to stay in. I'll try to get the number for you here. Let's jump around the other side. This is the cool one if you ask me. I like this guy because it's got the it's cabin number 4 if you want to look that up, folks. If you're going to come up to Oconee State Park and stay, cabin number 4, they've got a nice deck instead of just a picnic table thing. And it's got the beautiful view, but you'll get a little wind on this side if the wind is blowing that direction. I'm not sure. I guess that's west there. Sun's heading down, so if it's kind of blowing to the northeast, you'll get a little of the wind at this point. But look at that beautiful view. Now we're going to walk around this side and check out this cabin too. On the other side of this guy now. This is one of the newer built ones, I think, or they've at least refaced it. And here's some of the other ones. These are kind of back up in a cove. I think you got some more over there. So this is pretty cool. The trail goes right in front of these guys because they just don't have room for it to go anywhere else. Let's jump around the other side here. On the other side of that guy now. Coming up on this guy. This one's really tucked back in. I mean, there's tar roads coming to all these. But if you want to be out of the wind and off the water, this is perfect because you could still come right down. There's your stairs, and you could just come right down and launch your kayaks or your paddle boat or your little war boat right here. The other side here, and there's your tar inlet with parking, private. And then the trail, you could just jump out of your cabin and walk the trail right over to the main park, over to where the paddle boats are being rented. So if you didn't have your own boat with you, your own little, thank you, your own, oh, we got some paw prints down here. I'm not sure if those are wolf, bobcat, coyote, or dog. They're bigger than raccoon, that's for sure. But if you don't have your own boat with you, you could just take this trail, walk over to where the paddle boats are and just rent one. Go cruise around on that. Woo! The other side of this, and you branch off onto the Chestnut Trail, so you can look that up online. Then we're going to keep going back towards the boathouse here. This is a new one. I think this wasn't here. I don't even think there was an old one when we came last time. I think he just walked through here, and it wasn't in the spring. It was later in the summer, so it wasn't wet. But I guess they're having problems with water. Too much muck. And they decided to build a bridge. Another one of these cool little walkways. Just a little one to get over the where the streams come down and they go into the lake. There. The trail heads up. That's fun. That one's been there for a while. That's not a new one. This one almost looks like it was taken down by a beaver.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I was gonna say.
I'm pretty sure that was beaver right there.
Wow.
So that dropped that whole tree and then left it. What a son of a gun. You think he'd have well, what are they going to do with logs? They just want they want to get to the branches, I think.
If you are strong enough, you will be rewarded with water. I
Yeah,
am
maybe
not
not.
strong enough to deserve water.
Let's see. Nope, that is tight as tight can be right there. So this is a little picnic area that you
Water for you.
couldn't see from the other side. There's the bigger shelter right there for bigger picnics. There's a little one over here and a little pump house. And you can drive right to this on the road that takes you from the entrance over by the look on our other video and you can see the ranger station that we went into and where we parked. And then you can just drive right into this off the main road. That's just right up. The main road's like right up here. And that'll take you to the cabins I was just showing you. Let's check out the shelter. There's that shelter, but I noticed this. Look at this thing. See that little slit right there? I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of backlit. There's a little tiny slit right there. And I was wondering what the heck that is. And I saw there's a sign, so I came down here. Bats need houses too. Check that out. There's a QR code. I'm not sure if you can hit that with your phone or just hit that spot there. There's a slit on this side too. That's a little bit better visual since the sun is on it. And they must be able to climb right in that slit. Isn't that crazy? That's how tight of a space bats can get into. That is the only opening. Or that, or maybe they come in through the bottom somehow, and then they that slit is just a breathing. Pretty freaking cool. So here's that area. The trail just kind of keeps following the shoreline right through there, which is kind of fun. But check this out. Julie's up here hanging out already. Looks like they might be able to do little talks about the lake and stuff here because it's multi-tiered, or maybe people just come down and set up their own chairs and stuff. And this is what I'm talking about. You got the multi-tiered chair positions here. There's the paddle boats. Let's check this out. And we can check out the fireplace in the shelter. Ha! Right by her. Someone had a fire recently, it looks like. Pretty cool.
Look at that keystone.
Great structure. Yeah, look at that keystone. It goes up through the mantle. Look at
I
that.
just love that they put a mantle on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And look at all these built-in benches.
So you can put candles or lanterns there, maybe. Yep, the built-in benches. They did a great job with this, huh?
Mm-hmm. It says Civilian Conservation Corps, 1933 to 1942. They must have been the guys who built this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I think that's part of like the Work Program of America by the looks of it. Same era. Sorry, I can't get a focus on that, guys. It's a little too dark in here. Let's see if I can just do that. Hopefully you can read that on your screen. Let's walk on down to the water again. Woo. Railroad ties. I like how they have multiple levels, so maybe they put a few more picnic tables out in the summer when more people show up. When we were here last year, there were a couple chairs set up right on the shoreline here, and we sat for a while and hung out. Beautiful. I guess it was a summer and a half ago, really. All right, let's head back over to that grassy area, and I'll show you where they set up the swimming area. Here's the other side of that real quick, too. I know I'd be curious what it looked like from this side. So quiet here too, except for people talking once in a while and breeze in the trees. It is gorgeous. Down at the end of the trail here, we got a little playground because we're back at the boathouse area with the grassy knoll and the little area to play volleyball in the summer. Not really much sand there. They might put some new sand in come this. And there's the boathouse and the paddle boats, and right there where those kayaks or canoe is, that's where they put out the orange or the yellow border things for the kids to be able to swim. You cannot, I thought that was a swimming ramp first time I came here, but it's not. It's a water exit for the lake. Another one of the, kind of like the thing over there I showed you. It's another water drain, let's say, so water can get out of the lake in case of a big storm. So, and she's down, ladies and gentlemen. So say goodnight to Truly. Check out part 1, part 3, and part 4. This is a part 2 of the video of Oconee State Park campground. And she's got her pointing going on. See ya.